Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here at one of my happy places again today. This is going to be a quick video because I didn't bring my tripod, and sorry if it's shaking, I'm just holding the camera right now. But I wanted to come to you today with today's entry, July 30th. We're following along with Sarah Breathnach in her book Simple Abundance, learning all about her principles this year. And we just have been talking recently about hobbies, right? And making life a little more fun and exciting with them. And this entry kind of ties in well with that, but it's on a different topic. It's about habits, but maybe not good habits, maybe bad habits, right? She calls it habits that steal precious moments. So I bet you can think about some things in your life that you might be giving time to that are stealing those precious moments, right? Or like she says in this entry, sometimes when you go to do it, your mind is thinking like, don't do it, or this is not good, you know? So you probably know what those are. Now, what if you're trying to make change with some of these things? Like say you have, we talked about addictions, say you have an unhealthy addiction or just something that you're doing regularly that's really, I don't know, it's just not positive for your life. Then how do you go about encouraging yourself to make change? That is hard, right? Sometimes you have to really think about what are the benefits of that change. Like if you sit down and, sorry, I'm on the lake, so you're hearing all the boats and everything. But if you sit down and make a list of all the reasons why it would be a positive thing to make that change or to replace that habit with something more healthy. I think back to when I was growing up, and there was this woman that we saw all around our town. Like every time we were driving, we saw her walking. And we were like, there she is again. Like, how much is she walking, you know? And I guess my dad ended up asking her one time. He stopped and was like, hey, we see you all around. And come to find out, she had just quit smoking recently. So she was walking instead of the smoking. You know, it was like whenever she had the urge to smoke, she just went out for a walk. So I think she must have had a lot of urges because she was just walking everywhere. But so if you can think of some replacement things that would be a good habit to take the place of something that's not necessarily helping you right now, that would be really good, right? Let's see if I want to read anything. Just like I just said, before changing any behavior, it's helpful to know why you want to get rid of the habits that don't nurture or contribute to your sense of well-being. If you change, what will be the positive payback, she asks. A healthier lifestyle, more energy and vitality and joy and serenity or emotional sobriety, a slimmer body maybe? Going within helps open the eyes of our awareness in gentle ways. You find that you're kinder to yourself. As you become more intimate with your authentic self and see glimmers of the woman you truly are inside, you shore up the courage to take the first tentative steps necessary to help her evolve and emerge outwardly. What do you think about that? The sun just shifted, so it's right in my face. What do you think about that? I think that's true. If you start to really value yourself more and connect with yourself and self-care like we've been talking about, I think you probably are more motivated to take care of yourself when you care, right? What else? Soon we'll begin hearing the whispers that encourage and comfort, not berate us. And then she goes on to talk about a couple of the things that might take over and what you could replace them with. Like if you're a drinker and you're trying to stop drinking so much wine, maybe you start drinking sparkling water or kombucha or something like that. And she closes by saying, "Too often we're unaware of the ways in which we rob ourselves of precious moments that could be spent nurturing our creativity." We've been talking a lot about that, right? These are unconscious habits that the Surgeon General doesn't warn us about, but that our authentic selves will. For as long as we continue to cling to bad habits that may not be life-threatening, but certainly aren't life-enhancing, we'll only steal from our potential. I think sometimes when I'm going to make change in some way, I kind of have to get to a moment of being exasperated. Like, I have to get to I can't take it anymore. And then I'm going to get on a budget, or I'm going to start a diet or exercise program or something like that. I have to get to a point where I'm just, the horribleness of the current state is so bad that I feel motivated. But we probably don't have to get to that point. If you sit down with yourself and really think about these things and how you can nurture yourself, you probably would realize that eating more natural foods and such would be more nourishing for this body that houses our soul, right? Something to think about, because when we talked about hobbies last time, maybe that means you're going to pick up a hobby and it's going to be in place of that habit that was stealing precious moments of your life and not enhancing it. Totally something to think about. My arm is getting tired, so I'm going to cut this one really short. Thanks for watching. Oh, actually, I just wanted to say too, I'm not going to do a video on tomorrow's entry, July 31st. She always ends the month now with the caution closet activities, and this one is just a continuation of last month where we were gathering food. She encourages us in this one and tells a little story, which you may want to read if you're interested. But she just encourages us to stock our pantries with things that we like and healthy. I don't really know how in an emergency you could really take tons of canned and glassware sort of things, but it's about stocking the pantry, and we did talk a little bit about that earlier in the month, so I'm not going to dedicate a whole video to it. But the next time I see you guys, we'll be talking about the joyful simplicities of August and heading into a brand new month. And I'm so thrilled because I looked through just to get a reminder of some of the entries in August, and I think it's going to be a great month for videos. There's just so many awesome topics, so stick around. We will continue our Simple Abundance journey together. We're having an interesting 2020, to say the least. I hope you are enjoying your summer, and I think what I'm going to do is give you a view of the lake really quickly as the end to the video here. See you next time. Bye-bye.